Bitch, I'm in the.
Holy shit, that was cool. It was kind of creepy.
I was
telling people
to bring their asses in here to, talk some shit with us.
Fantastic. All right, guys, my name is Brian. With me always is that handsome devil right there.
I'm Mark.
Holy shit, you did it again. You remembered your name.
Hey, what's funny is they're not messing up on Facebook now.
Oh, yeah, because I hit the button on my side. I don't know if you hit the button, but I hit the button because it didn't say we were recording. It didn't say go live.
Oh, well, that's good because, I did hit the button, but
I hit the button and said go live. So I hope that's okay with you.
Oh, that's fine. You should have just told me that before. Oh, well, shit. Fuck it.
Can't tell you anything.
Yeah, that's
Can't tell you anything. We got our intro music that kicks off, and then we roll right into this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking shit, and tonight we are talking shit with whoever wants to jump in and talk shit with us. Until you guys do, we're just gonna bore the absolute shit out of you. So here, let me start. We are a part of this little thing up here in the corner. You see that little thing right over? I think it's like right.
Yeah, right there. That's about right here. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's the Nonsensical Network logo. What's that all about, Mark?
We started last week with them doing our shit, and we're going to we're just a startup network right now. And when we got with Glick, Jeff, Connor, and even shithead Steven. It's going to be interesting to see what happens from here on out, on who joins it, who does what, see how many more shows Steven can be on, stuff like that. I'm waiting for Steven to say fuck you, Mark. It's going to come.
So let's talk about the Nonsensical Network, because there is a plethora for people to view when they're not watching Talking Shit. I mean, listen, we're only once a week. You only get to see me and that handsome devil right there. We only get to see us once a week. So
every once in a while, we take the challenge on Saturdays for Nonsensical Nonsense, and we go on there for a little bit.
What's that challenge about?
Well, we'll tell you about that in a second. Let's start off with Mondays.
So Monday, you have the Powerhouse, which is the best show, which is Men's Mental Health Monday.
Which is, I can tell you this, it normally starts at 7. But the quite interesting part about it all is I was sitting there watching Mondays, and if anybody wants, go back and watch that one. That one, I believe, was one of their best ones that they had, and it got me to know Connor a little bit better on his state of mind and everything, and it's great. I fuck with Connor, telling him Ohio State.
I think everybody fucks with Connor. It's because he can't.
I fuck with him. I fuck with him a different way because I have problems walking as it is, so I don't fuck with him like that. But everybody else does, which is fine. But knowing the struggles that he's gone through, stuff like that, it is nice. Yeah, fuck you, Glick. But it also helped out more than what they think. I like watching that show because every week it's something different for them. They come up with something.
Now, listen, here's the thing, guys. If you are suffering or need somebody to talk to about a mental issue that you may be having, you are more than welcome to reach out to the gentleman over on Men Caring for Men on Monday. Check it out. Give it a listen. Give it a like. Give it a follow. You can follow them anywhere you find podcasts. Facebook, YouTube. Where else? We're on Spotify.
They're on Spotify. Anywhere that you can listen to it, they're on it. And they're also on X.
And give the guys over on Monday night a listen. If it's something that you think that you want to be a part of, those guys will open the door for you as well. They're very easy to get along with. Just jump in the chat section, start talking to them, and I promise you, somebody's going to be like, "Give me your phone number. I'm going to send you the link." Something like that. Emma's on the stage. How about that? Hey, Emma, how are you? Tuesday night is a brand new show, and that is called
Jeff's Garage.
Jeff doesn't know a fucking thing about cars. No, I'm just kidding. He probably knows a lot more than I do. Great show on Tuesday that he did. Great show on Tuesday that he did. That was okay. Whatever. I can't read the comments and talk here. He started the program with new tools and new innovations that are available for other vehicles and tools that help you in your day to day. So check out last Tuesday's episode, and I think you'll dig it. What do you got on Wednesday?
Hold on, wait a minute. For Jeff, he's very knowledgeable on vehicles, and it's an interesting one. It's better than the other one that he had that helped me go to sleep at night. This one actually, I've watched twice so far, and he keeps you engaged. So I like that one. And okay, now Wednesday. This one's a little bit interesting because they call it WTF News. What the fuck news? They pick the most outlandish things in the news for the week or the day or whatever, and they say, okay, let's talk about it. They split it up into sections on sports.
So Wednesday night's not just for boring news, then. So
it's not supposed to be boring.
It's not supposed to be like real news, or is it real news? It's just
it's real news, but it's what the fuck were they thinking type deal.
So it's kind of like the Florida Man stuff that we do.
Yeah, the stuff that we're going to talk about eventually.
Fantastic. Thursday night. Oh shit, that's us. Guys.
Yes, that is
Holy
us.
Crap, that's talking shit. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to jump into the comments section, you're more than welcome to. Mark has dropped the link for any brave souls who would like
to actually jump in. It's actually in the chat. They can use that, or they can go on Facebook, Twitter. Hello, Benji. Somebody who hasn't been on our show before.
Yeah, he can come on the show too. It's open.
Oh, wait. They all know about us. Well, we're new to the network, so Nonsensical Nonsense, basically, we were brought in by, Glick. So we've been on Nonsensical Nonsense, but nobody's actually, we started last week, but we really didn't say much about the network last week. So now
it's new, guys. It's new. It's fresh. It's exciting. It's exhilarating. What other E words can I use? It's enticing for you to come over and watch a couple of different shows on the network. You're going to find stuff there that you like. And if you don't like the network, shoot us a message and be like, you guys suck. And we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Yeah, tell us what you think sucks about it, and we'll tell you if we're going to change it or not. Anyways,
Friday sometimes. So Friday night, you have Glick's House of Music.
Yes, and he's got a great guest coming, or great band coming on. Because I could swear the name sounds familiar, like I've seen them before. I just not trying to remember where I've seen them. It's shit. Southern. What the hell is it called?
I don't know. Is he still in the comments?
Any crime? Emma, not yet. We do have a serial killer, on Sundays, but that's a different story.
Oh, that's horrible.
I know. Sorry, Steven, I had to. Anyways, he's got a guest tomorrow night, and everybody should check him out. Oh, yes, there we go.
Southern Outlaws Band, not Bambanind. Slow down there when you talk. He tried it again. Put the beer down and type with two fingers.
You know what's funny is how they use the phrase on Nonsensical Nonsense. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
I I actually heard somebody say that the other day while I was
Really?
at the DMV. Somebody actually said that. I wish I would have had video of it. It was
Should have
funny.
recorded it. Glick's gonna charge people for it, so.
Oh, fuck him.
All right,
Anyways,
so we talked about Friday. We got Saturday night show, which is the Non-Sensical Network's open door.
Oh, fuck
Open
me.
door challenge.
I said his name too many times.
Oh, it's like fucking Beetlejuice, bro.
Beetlejuice had better hair.
So we got Saturday night is the Nonsensical Nonsense Network's open door. That is the same thing we're doing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody and everybody is welcome to come onto the stage. Just make sure you got a microphone and a camera ready. I don't care what
you have to.
If we don't like it, we're gonna kick you. But other than that,
this is going to be our last time that we actually call it an open door, open challenge, or anything like that. Because, well, again, your wife.
Somebody came up with a new name.
Your wife did. You know, she gave us the name for talking shit. She helped that one. Now she's doing, trying to help us with this. So next time it won't be called open door. It won't be called challenge. It won't be called a dare. We're going to stick with the new name altogether. Do you remember the name?
I'll remember it, or let's not say it right now.
Okay. I'm just saying, do you remember it? That's what I'm asking.
Yes, I do.
And I know Stacy will remember it because
of course she does. All right, and then to wrap up our week, ladies and gentlemen, head on over to the network and you'll find Stephen Jarvis of the Jarvis Podcast, and we are actually live in studio backstage right now. You'll never guess who we have.
He's
fucking
one that's
superstar, fucking porn star himself. Ow!
You still haven't cleaned your fucking house up? Come on.
Oh, bro, he's boy, it's just fun. Oh yeah.
It wouldn't be
after listening to you guys get through a fucking part of the goddamn show, I should be.
Hell, we've only been talking for 13 minutes. Show's not over.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, we're allowed to tell people, on our show that what's
on Monday on. There's this one show, Men Caring for Men.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not like our shit? I mean, come on.
I mean, if something else is on, I'll watch it. But
I mean, same.
We do the same for your show too. But
I mean, if I could do the same on Sunday, I mean, fair.
Hey, you have a guest this Sunday, right?
Yeah.
You have Peter Anthony, right?
I gotta ask him. If he's still gonna be able to come on because
something happened with his knee.
He messed up his knee again.
Oh, that's perfect. That just means he gets to sit in front of the computer.
Speak of the devil, he's actually watching.
Is he really?
Yep. I see it It says Peter Anthony is watching.
That
True crime, deduction. Hey, what's happening? How are you?
That's Frank.
So, and Emma asked the question earlier: is there anybody true crime wise? I'm gonna guess that she's into true crime. So, at Glick, we may have to add to the network, so.
If she wants true crime, just go watch Robert Farmer.
Oh, the Broken System's fantastic.
Yes.
Broken System. If you're not watching that one's fantastic. Not a part of the network. Definitely deserves a shout out. Robert Palmer is absolutely fantastic. He's super down to earth. So definitely give him a listen. Broken System Podcast. So, gentlemen, how are you?
We use that term loosely.
Shut the
fuck up. Around you, I have to, but I mean, I have Steven here. Steven.
Yes.
2 questions for you. We're going to talk about this porno episode thing. Can we get into that? I want to ask the question to the audience. It's a poll the audience kind of thing. So on the stage, one person may or may not have been approached for a porno. Let us know who do you think it was.
Fuck you, Mark. I knew you were gonna fucking eventually tell him.
I tell him everything.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's talk about it.
everyone wants to know the story. Okay, well, at one point, I had wanted to dabble in porn. Long story short, that really came out wrong. But long story short, I actually was supposed to meet with the producer. And I won't say his name because one, not paying me, so why bother? But no, I got a text message that same day from the woman who is now my wife, and I tore the contract up. And then that was my little short dabble into the world of almost being a porn star.
So what was it that made him come to you and say, "Hey, would you like to do this?"
I actually had reached out to one of them and said, fuck you, Glick. And had said, hey, my career prospects at that time weren't good, so I was like, hey, I'll try doing this, and it was only going to be for like five videos, and it was actually going to set me up pretty well. And just something. Go ahead, Mark.
Were these ones that they tell the kids the do's and don'ts of sex?
Probably. I mean, hey, um, got really awkward with that question, but
Well, listen. Mark and I have another friend who actually did do porn.
And I just found out about this last
back
month.
when it was VHS. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Was she searching for him?
No, you told me.
No, I thought you said Karen just found out.
Mm-mm.
I was like, wait.
No, last month was the first time you told me about him being on.
So the approach was, first of all, he had to do a compilation of just sitting in front of a computer watching adult videos and showing him pleasuring himself.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
Jacking with Jergens. So so he did that a couple of times, got a couple of paychecks from that, and then actually got the phone call like, hey, we want you to do this. And he was like, yeah, I'm in. And did a couple of shows. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I didn't know anything about it until after our friend and Mark just found out about it, because I never told anybody. I was just like, okay. Awkward, because I saw the fucking porn cover and I'm like, pass.
Yeah, luckily I didn't get to that point. The producer had come from California, and I was like, really? I'm really thinking about doing this? Like,
I mean,
the prospects of
me paycheck in your pocket.
Oh, more than just a paycheck. It was gonna be good money.
Steven, you should have denied this whole thing the whole time, because now they're never going to let you live it down on the network.
But here's the thing. People can bitch about it and fucking make fun of me for it. At that point, I was so fucked up in my life with the way that, my mental health was. That's like, most people at that point, when you reach that fuck it stage, those same people would have done the same fucking thing.
Well, listen, I had to stop doing heroin because it made my stomach stop hurting. I mean, it's my stomach.
You shouldn't have stopped. Would have probably made you a lot funnier.
No.
Yes, I know.
Not for that roast.
I never claimed to be a comedian, bud. Never. Not one time.
Not for that.
God, you scared the fuck out of me. I thought my wife would.
I know a few comedians, but not one myself. Never claimed to be. I listen. We did a roast of Glick, and I was absolutely terrible. But I'm telling you, I had gold written down on paper. It was absolute gold. The delivery wasn't there. I probably shouldn't have ate a gummy. That's just my fault. So
yeah, those gummies are good.
I gotta get some of them THC gummies.
Those gummies are good. They help Mark
sleep. But are we gonna talk serial killers, or are we just gonna sit here and?
Well, hold on a second, because Emma says the Tom Brady roast. That shit was funny.
Christ.
Oh, it was. It was.
That
funny
shit was funny, and I'm gonna tell you who absolutely fucking killed it. My vote is for Tony Hinchcliffe from Kill Tony.
Oh, he did a great job, and you know now
able-
all these people are giving all this shit about it because you know, just the jokes that they made. I thought they were funny.
Most of the people that are shitting on that roast don't know what the fuck roast is to begin with.
I don't know who's shitting on it, but they should stop. Go watch the fucking thing.
Well,
All the people
the cackling hens at The View were pissed off because Tom Brady and some of the jokes were pointed at Giselle. Everyone knows Giselle was fucking around with her boyfriend while she was still married to Tom Brady. She has yet to deny it because it's fucking true. But at the same time, they weren't even living together at that point, were they, Mark?
No, I don't.
I think
no.
we had talked about that.
No, they weren't. He was living here in Tampa. She was back in Boston or something like that.
She said supposedly she left because he would not stop playing football. When he signed with the Bucks, that was it.
Yeah,
she said
but
the buck stops here.
Well,
so
that was that a joke?
What?
No, I was just asking, was that a joke?
No,
you can take it. You can take it
because
like
he
you
played
want.
for the
Don't take it hard. It's not a dick.
Whereas you're like, oh hey, the buck stops here.
Okay, what's the problem?
I was just wondering. That would have been a good one.
It's either a joke or it's not a joke. You take it however you want.
But no, honestly, now Tom Brady with the whole him wanting to come back bullshit. It's just, dude, you have how many millions waiting for you at Fox to be an announcer? Just
$370 million,
and that's for 10 years, I do believe,
and something like that. But he doesn't even have to play, or doesn't even have to do it the whole time.
No. And of course, he's a what, part owner and the
Not yet.
Raiders.
Not yet. If he does become an owner, he can't be a player. Oh fuck! You said his name too many times.
All right, Steven, your time's up. We're going to talk to Glick now. Hey, buddy, how are you?
You two disappoint me, especially you, Brian.
Of course I do. I mean, what's
just pre-record the promo of the station of the network for me, so that you can make sure you get all the shows right.
I did to help him, boss. I don't write the shit down.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's no bosses here. This is
write shit down. You still mess it up. Remember that?
Trust me, I know. The delivery's there, but it's just not there.
I was watching, and the Jarvis porn thing.
You got him tongue tied.
Yeah. What are you rocking? Like a 24-inch fucking sledgehammer? Because I hate to break it to you, dude. You look like a mole rat. Nobody's just going to randomly come up to you and be like, hey, buddy, you look like a porn star.
Honestly, people are making more of a big deal out of it than what it really was.
I'm just curious to know how it happened, not the fact that potentially you were going to do it. And are you sure it wasn't an actual serial killer that was just trying to lure you?
I mean, hey, it could have been. They were from California.
To the band and the lot.
They were going to make a snuff film?
I mean, hey, they were from California.
That just boggles my mind.
I mean, listen, there's
we all do stupid shit.
There's people out there that get paid for feet pics. I am not one of them. That's a shame. I don't have good looking feet.
No one would want to look at your feet.
Trust.
You'll be surprised. Yes, you'll be surprised at what people want to see. You can put your feet in ranch dressing, chocolate,
barbecue sauce.
mustard. Yeah, it's stuff that it's weird.
You guys want to hear something strange? So I work in an environment where we sell what I call adult toys because they're like side by sides and 4-wheelers and stuff.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Well, there's a guy I work with who has an OnlyFans, and his OnlyFans is strictly for his butthole.
Oh my God! Why? Why do we need to know this?
He bleaches his butthole. He'll do it live on his OnlyFans. Listen,
that must be
you
that
weren't
must be a
paying
thing.
him.
That must be a thing on OnlyFans because I have a friend of mine, well, like a more of an acquaintance more than anything, that does the same thing. And it's no
Just
way
for
it's the same
his-
guy. Yeah, like that's
Can't
all he
be the
does.
same. Is your buddy's
No,
name
no,
Tim?
this guy's not from Florida.
Okay, well, there we're good.
But he does the exact same thing. That's all he does is just post pictures of his fucking balloon knot.
Like, what's going on? Why? Why are we doing this?
Mark,
you want
Why
to
are
make
we
some extra
talking about it?
No.
You trying to make some extra money, dude?
No.
Are you sure?
You sure.
I'm positive.
We can manage your career.
Think
We
they
get-
might need to manage the show.
We get 40%, you keep the rest. It's all good, right?
Yeah. Fuck you, I get it all.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Like we'll post his. I'm not going to his house though to fucking film this. So you got to come from Ohio to do it. Because there's no way he's going to set up the camera.
Why does either one of us have to?
He
we don't have to film it. We can get him a try.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Fuck you.
He does have a wife, I do believe, you know. Hey, Karen, take a picture of your husband's butthole.
Karen gets 10% as long as she films it.
She gets everything.
I wouldn't put her through that. We can just buy him a tripod and a ring light and like a
mirror.
One of those little remote. Yeah, a mirror. Yeah, and one of those remote camera things.
And then you got to figure out
you two for $10 a month can look at the balloon knot of an Oompa Loompa.
Listen, I am terribly sorry that we've lost half of our audience because we're talking about Mark's butthole.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
Can we get off that subject?
Sure. So,
I'm trying.
Guys, gentlemen, let's talk about WTF news real quick.
Oh my god! When did this become an interview show?
It's not an interview. It's WTF news.
Oh
WTF
yeah, what the fuck news?
It is supposed to be funny, non-serious, but
it's actual news. It's actual news.
Yeah.
But it's like it's basically news stories that make you go, what the fuck? Kind of like, that soccer team that nobody ever heard of until Mark sent me that, not until nobody ever heard of them until all of a sudden they were sponsored by RedTube, and then all of a sudden they couldn't keep their merchandise in the fan shop.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and they've got I'm half tempted to buy a jersey, and I hate soccer, but they got a black one, an all black one that you can get customized with your name and your own number, and then right across the front of it in big red letters, it says RedTube. So I'm like, you got me something.
So if RedTube's going to host one, I'm thinking is XXX Hamster going to get themselves a football team? You know what I mean?
You guys haven't realized that Brian knows all these sites very carefully.
Yeah, so does Mark.
No, I don't know all of them. I just
I don't know what that music sounds like from Pornhub, but man, does it have a really kick-ass beat.
Good God, why'd I
hold on, guys. Gentlemen, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait, bullshit. No, all bullshitting aside, are you telling me you're going to sit up here and fucking lie to my face and tell me you do not watch porn with your old lady? Steven, I'll ask you first.
I do not watch porn with my old lady.
You're missing out.
Steven probably doesn't watch porn at all.
Click.
I was a kid once.
Nikki and I do not watch porn together. It's not her thing. She doesn't care. I don't even think she likes porn, to be honest with you.
But you watch it solo. You're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna.
Oh, I've never denied the fact that I watch porn. Jeff and I have had many shows where we've spent more time than we should talking about porn. Hell, we do a Pornhub year in review every year, and then when we're doing it, we talk about our favorite categories and porn stars. Or I'm 45. Yeah, my wiener.
Listen, it's a shared experience because. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'll sit there and we'll be like, blah, 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 and scroll through, and then, you want to watch this?
Yeah, Nikki and I don't. We don't watch porn together. She's not really into porn too much, so she reads her spicy books more than anything. But I'm also not gonna, I'm not gonna read a book and be like, oh, well, guess what?
Nope.
As I read, I'm gonna rub one out as I read this book. I don't.
All right, Mark, your turn.
Oh, you already know the answer to this one.
Oh, you guys watch porn together.
That's why I have adult channels.
Hold on. Here's the thing. When you're married, I think it comes down to this then, Mark. I think when you're married, as long as you and Karen have been married and me and Stacy have been married, I think that's what it comes down to, because there's a whole sense of trust. Like, can I watch the porn by myself? Sure. Yeah. Why not? However, to be able to share it and be like, hey, do you want to watch this? That she looks up.
I mean, Benji, if you want to start, your own podcast and talk about porn, by all means, go ahead. I'm not doing it.
Well, here's what's going to happen. Talking shit at some point will have a porn star on this show,
male and female,
a male and female, and we will get the answers to those folks, how they got into the industry, and we will ask them, is it weird when they go out in public? I mean, there's a lot of questions that Mark and I have in store that we want to know about.
The funny part is this this has been something I've wanted to do since the beginning, and we actually did have two set up for it. Steven's shaking his head.
Way too old.
Right.
Start Jarvis. You could review like the Pirates of the Caribbean porn movie. I mean, or some of the.
I'll leave it for talking shit.
Some of some of the parodies of the superhero movies. They're actually the movies themselves, outside of the sex and stuff, actually very good movies. The costumes are great.
I like Glick's over here fucking every time they're about ready to fuck, he's fast forwarding it just so you can see the story of the movie.
I can watch that later. I'm gonna watch the rest of the movie. They're actually really good movies.
I don't know. What's the punchline?
Okay, I don't know about Brian or anything, but we sit there, me and Karen will be watching it, we'll be like, yep, she's faking it, or dude.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think I can do that move.
Oh, listen. I like the minute I see titties on the screen, I'll be like, fake or real, and my wife looks over and she's like, oh, definitely fake. And I'm like,
oh yeah. My wife looks at me and says, real or fake? And I'm like, okay, those are fake. She goes, good boy. Hey, Benji, hit the link and come in.
I think
listen, this is the shit show. Jump in. It's open for everyone. So now that we have this network of numbskulls.
Yeah, it reminds me, you got to upgrade. I think that's probably going to be a good choice.
No, get it right, Brian. We were called Riff Raff.
Riff Raff.
Were called Knuckleheads by a delusional old man that just goes live way more than he ever should in his life and his cohorts. So we're Riff Raff and our fans are Knuckleheads. That'll be the new show. Riff Raff and Knuckleheads in the morning.
So
I like it.
Start calling your fans Knuckleheads in.
Yeah. Congratulations, nonsensical nonsense groupies. You're knuckleheads now.
So Glix started with the new company has started with you, I guess I should say. You haven't started with the new company.
What?
And you're just now getting uniform shirts for your new company.
He's already started with them. He just doesn't get the uniform.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I've been with them a little over a month now. But they took over our property, and then they took over the property next door to us. And the property next door to us is a lot bigger. They've got 3 buildings, a lot more units and stuff. The buildings are a lot bigger, and they've got a parking garage and they got a pool. Downfall to that is they also have 3 like boards, like HOA boards. So they've got an HOA board for the house, for the buildings. There's an HOA board for the garage and an HOA board for the swimming pool. So where ours was relatively smooth, this one's a little bit harder. So everything's kind of on the back burner. And then like the guy, I'm assuming he's like my boss, like the guy, like my actual boss. Right when I started, unfortunately, his mom passed away. So he was gone for a couple weeks when we first started. So everything's a little delayed, but all it is shirt. So they've been super cool. They just whatever you want to wear, as long as it's not offensive. We don't care.
It's not like Glick
So
works
you can't
anywhere.
wear a talking shit shirt to work then.
Probably not.
Well, what a shame! What a shame that you're going to get this new talking shit shirt.
But I can wear whatever else I want. I mean, I could probably think some.
I think you
some
totally
duct
missed
tape.
that. I think you
No, I could probably put it across the shit part and wear it. No, I heard you. I'm waiting.
Okay. We are going to get some new shirts. We are getting new shirts made up. Mark and I did discuss this too, just a little bit, because of the network. We're going to have to eventually figure out when these shirts start getting made, do we start putting the logo like on the sleeve for Nonsensical Network with like a something, you know what I'm saying?
Glick's working on that.
I am working on. The problem is we've been so busy lately.
Yeah.
With senior stuff. You guys both have grown kids. You know what it's like when they're seniors with prom and graduation stuff. And she just started a new job too. Props to my oldest daughter. She's working at Chipotle now. So, she just started last week or whatever. And then with everything that's been going on with the network side of things and rebranding everything, I've been super busy. And Nikki started a new job, so she's super busy. We haven't had a chance to sit down. And as you guys see, I haven't been on Call of Duty much lately.
Shame on you.
No shit.
I get on long enough to do my dailies, and that's about it. And then I've been trying to hang out with Cash a little more too, because I feel like sometimes I'm with everything going on, I don't spend enough time with him. So we've been playing Xbox together, but we haven't had a chance to sit down and finalize the store. But I want to put a shirt concept together that has the logo on the front and all of our logos on the back. But I'm going to take the backgrounds out of them. So you know what I mean? So it'll just kind of look like it'll be the logo, but more the outline of everything. And once I have that figured out, I'm going to go to a local company. And I want to get all of us one. I want to get all of us one and get them shipped out to everybody, except Jeff, because it'll cost me $100,000 to ship anything to Mexico. So Jeff can go to Guadalupe.
They're going to open that thing 4 times. They're going to open the fucking shirt 4 times because they're going to think it's drugs.
Yeah.
Either going into Mexico or coming out of Mexico.
Well, as I said, Jeff could go to Guadalupe's print shop there, and I'll give him the design, and still he'll somehow screw it up, and it'll be Jeff's garage on the front, and then like half of the shows on the back, and something.
Well, listen,
are you gonna make a QR code for so people can watch it? You know, or
our t-shirt guy said he's never done a QR code before ever on a shirt. We were the first one, and that was on the back of our shirt. We have a QR code. It's probably, what do you think that is? 6x6. And that takes everybody to our Facebook and YouTube page, right? Is that something that you want to?
I don't know. I don't know about on shirts. However, I was looking at vinyls for like car windows and and stuff like that, and some other things with the QR code on it. I don't know about shirts because I'm just. Me personally, I'm a plain t-shirt kind of guy. So, just like something on the front, and I'm good. If we're doing a network logo on the front and all the shows on the back, and before we know it, we're gonna look like a goddamn NASCAR team. What's going on, Elliot? Long time no see, man.
Oh, Elliot left. What the fuck?
So, but no, I'm thinking more like vinyl stickers and stuff like that. And I think we can do that stuff on our store that I have.
I haven't really been on that a whole lot to check it out. I went on.
You're talking about the one that you and Nikki were talking about, right, Glick? Yeah, you can have stickers, you can have vinyl. I think all that.
I want to do that. I want to try that with a third party to see if there's even a demand for shirts and hats or cups and stuff like that. And if there is, then I'll probably go local and that way it might be a little bit cheaper for people to buy it as well if I go local and have stuff made and here at the house, or have it made at time of order and then ship it out within a couple of days. But I want to make sure there's a demand for it first.
Fuck that. We're going with Pornhub if we're doing custom jerseys.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get sponsored by Pornhub, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm working on it right now.
More of the network, I would say. Not
Hold up,
the
wait.
shows.
Hold up, wait.
Porn thing, Steven.
Hold up, wait. Time out.
Yeah.
We're working on Pornhub.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You forgot to tell me.
Oh no, I've been messing. Listen, until somebody answers me, I don't tell you anything. That's why I brought Steven on to ask him about the porn thing, because I'm like, okay, well.
I mean, I joined the link. You didn't bring shit on, okay?
Hey, I can put you back in the back if you want.
You gonna put him in timeout?
See? I have the power.
Yeah,
I have the power too, bitch. I had the power
Yeah.
before you did.
Yeah, that's the power right there. He can still put himself on the screen.
Oh, that's not all I can do. I mean, I can, even if people want to know more about the Nonsensical Network, just go to BioLink and they can find all our, social medias and
Yeah, I gotta
know about other shows, because, we're all part of this big, huge network now. And surprisingly, no one had...
It's a little network. It's not so big. It's a little. It's not so big.
I mean, if more people shouted out, it would become more.
No, we're getting there. It takes time. Talking shit took time to grow, and we're still growing.
Hey, Glick, you're muted.
The network is going to take...
Because he's talking, he's probably doing something for
the
TikTok.
network is going to take time to grow, but we're all here to make it happen, though. You're here to make it happen. I'm here to make it happen. We're all here to make it happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just showing this and being like, hey, social media, BioLink.
Yeah, the good question is, where did you find that?
Banners.
Banners? Okay.
All right, Mark. Let's take a quick break. Let's see if we can get some more people to jump on. Do you want to play that song?
Christ,
showed you earlier.
Already? Damn.
Well, normally our shows, how long is our show normally?
Typically an hour-ish.
Oh, that's right.
But Brian's been wanting us to play this song since we got permission last night.
I love this song.
And surprising enough, the biggest thing is we really did get the permission from this artist.
Yes, we have permission from the artist. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Doing 83 in a 55 from County Road 112. Roll the windows down, let the smoke roll out, light a cigarette to hide the smell. He was waiting past the wood line when I came by, not giving a damn. When I seen his lights, he was on my ass, but I can't stop right now. I still gotta hide the weed. I'd be damned if I go to jail for 3.5. No sir, you ain't searching me. This ain't my first rodeo, son, I know my rights. You can call whoever, you can tell them what you want, but that still won't change a thing. Cause you ain't got a want, you ain't got a reason, and I'ma smoke when you pull away. So roll on, son. 1 a.m. we hit a roadblock, gone County Road 32. I said, hide my weed in your titties, girl, or I hope you brought your running shoes. He said, pull to the side while you're out so late, and son, you better have a good excuse, because you smell like smoke, but I'll let you go. I said, sir, I'm just passing through. I still gotta hide the weed. I'd be damned if I go to jail for 3.5. No sir, you ain't searching me. This ain't my first rodeo, son, I know my rights. You can call whoever, you can tell them what you want, but that still won't change a thing. Cause you ain't got a want, you ain't got a reason.
told my buddy how to weed, just eat as much as you can. He busted open a bag and put a couple buds in my hand. By the time he see my eyes, I swear I was so high. He said, what the hell was y'all doing? I said, officer, I can't even lie, we had to hide the weed. I'll be damned if I go to jail for 3.5. No sir, you ain't searching me. This ain't my first rodeo, son, I know my rights. You can call whoever, you can tell them what you want, but it still won't change a thing. Cause you ain't got a want and you ain't got a reason, and I'ma smoke when you pull away, so roll on, son.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
So
dark out there.
I'm just doing little bits.
Looks like
Little bits.
So,
We've got 15% so far. of total.
Anything
And
rather
actually that
until 9.
1500
Stay out in this front area.
Target was fairly conservative. Like that was
8:46. You got
that's
15.
I think
Well,
that was Leggy.
Glick is listening to Leggy.
Yeah. So that was from Justin Hitman Ard. He gave us permission last night to go ahead and play that song, roll that beautiful beam footage, and that is Hide the Weed. There is a big story behind that. It was absolutely fantastic last night. Guys, you all were on. Everybody was on last night. I actually had an opportunity to be able to play you guys on YouTube and him on Facebook, and we were fantastic. So to be able to watch that interview was a lot of fun too. So Glick, you might want to reach out to him, Hitman, Justin Hitman Ard, and I can get you in contact with him with Bryce.
Actually, the weird part is he might actually be coming on our show.
Why don't you guys stay to your lane and stay out of the music side of it?
Listen,
Yeah.
Hold
That was-
Hold on.
Ask
hold on.
more
Who is
questions that he can simply
last
read
week?
2 more sentences
Sorry.
and get the answers to, and know better than to ask the question.
Who was our guest last week? Anybody?
Again, point proven. Stick to the music. Stick to the movies. I'll handle the music.
Nobody asked any questions last time.
Oh.
It was
I wonder why.
I was having
Ryan and Glick talking shit musical show. Mark was over here like, my shit's broke. I don't want to talk about nothing.
Yeah, my shit was all messed up last week, and I came on here about 1 o'clock this afternoon to check to make sure my shit worked on StreamYard, and I'm like, okay, let's try this, and I had nothing. Everything was deleted off there. I had to re-add it somehow. For some reason, when I took everything apart and put it on my new desk, my computer didn't register it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
So, since you're on the screen and we have mom and dad watching,
I had to check them out.
No, I think the other one. I think the other one that's watching is my wife actually tonight.
get the fuck out of here. Karen doesn't watch.
Every blue moon she does. She's only watched 2 shows.
She just watches just to see how much of a train wreck it's gonna be.
Well, normally these are.
No, I know. I got it. I know why she watches. She wants to know what time is Mark coming to bed because I've got to get ready. I've got to be asleep before he gets in here.
That's right.
My God.
Take the shower and go to sleep. That's about right. But I mean, you got to think about it. Yeah, we do a lot of music or actors, actresses.
We do a lot of everything, bro.
Right,
Listen,
but we want to be. We know that you have your music show, but you know, if we can get music guests, we're going to. I mean, that's not a problem. That's like, you know, I'm not
sure
saying
you watch my show so you know how to conduct a proper music interview.
Yeah, hey Richie Ramon, what's the food like in California? Good
Wow, you
God,
sounded really Canadian. You sounded real fucking.
Hold on,
Canadian.
wait a minute. No, hold on.
Yes.
You got to remember, he's asked the same questions about a million times over. So
I asked
Brian
that same question to anybody that's ever lived in California, been to California.
Who the fuck cares? Just,
Hey, hi.
Does California have like a different cuisine? I've never been out there.
Yeah.
I'm just curious as to why you asked the question.
100%.
What's that?
The food is stupid good in California. And the reason I mean, it's so weird because I didn't move out there until like early 2000s, right? I was only there for a little bit of time. I got to go to Mexico. I got to experience everything in Mexico and California. But I'm telling you, it's different when you come. I'm in Florida, so I go to a restaurant. I go to a Mexican restaurant. I sit down. I'm like, oh, let me get some. Let me get the rice, the beans, and then a carne asada. Okay. So in California, carne asada is shredded, like not shredded. It's cut real thin, skirt steak or flank steak, something like that, flavored to the nines, wrapped in a burrito with French fries. You come here and you ask for it, and you get a piece of fucking shoe leather thrown on a plate. And they're like, "You want fries?" Oh, it's fucking horrible, dude. It's trash.
We've got some really good authentic Mexican, and I say authentic because the restaurants have been here since I think the early 70s is when the well, now grandparents, I guess, emigrated to the States and opened up their first restaurant. And since then the family has grown. So everything is like great grandma's recipe. So like it's like good stuff. But I mean that's like, living up here, I was never a big fan of seafood. I lived down in Charleston for 10 years and fell in love with seafood.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to eat it up here. I'm not going to eat it up here.
Yeah, everything's different in each state. Because when I went over to Texas, it about the same type of food, but a little bit, there's always spice in their foods.
And I'm a huge
remember you got a Tex-Mex and then you have Cali-Mex. You got two different things there too.
Well,
So,
yeah, I mean, asking the biggest rock star what his food cuisine choices was kind of.
But he liked
Why is that wrong? Why is that wrong?
He liked it.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just ask him more music-related stuff.
I didn't want to ask the same questions that everybody else asked, though, Steven.
Well, you're going to do that no matter what. Just like with Peter Anthony interview on Sunday, I'm probably going to ask the same ones I've asked. It happens.
If he didn't like the interview, then he wouldn't have wanted. Didn't tell us. Okay, that's good. I don't want to do another one. He said he would come back.
Yeah.
So
I'm not saying he wouldn't. I'm just saying
he's so humble. He said he told Mark, he was like, "Tell Brian to send me his album. I'll autograph it and send it back to him." I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, not every rock star is an asshole.
So you have to go out and buy a Ramones album now so you can get it signed?
I have one. I have cellophane.
I love the Ramones. I love Richie Ramone. Let's play I Want to Be Sedated. That was like 5 years after he left, bro.
No. Want to Be Sedated was actually before his time, I think, wasn't it?
I thought it was after.
I feel like that one was before because I know that the reason I didn't want to play the other one was because that was before he joined the band too. He was only in the band for 4 years. We talked about that and the reason why he left the band was because of merch.
They had a little bit of a revolving door. There was quite a few members in the Ramones.
Yeah, I think they had 4 drummers in total, didn't they? Like
3 or 4
different drummers. Yeah.
Wasn't it their agent or whatever manager that was the reason why he ended up leaving? Because they were trying to. They were doing deals. Yeah,
he wanted money from the merch, and basically, like you said, he was
getting screwed.
Yeah, Joey said no, and. So deuced out. No, I would like to interview him again. But I want to read his book because I want to talk to him about his book.
Good idea, because he seemed like he was a little disappointed that nobody read the book, and I'm like, fuck. If anybody should have read the book, it would have been Mark, because that's a fucking reading son of a bitch right there.
I was gonna say I didn't even know he had a book, but I don't read books.
It has to get my attention.
But I was going to tell everybody. I didn't say shit. I just sat there and was quiet. I was like, nope, I'm not throwing myself under a bus. I'm gonna be like, well, maybe I read the book.
That was another thing that had shocked me, that he had a book.
Yeah. So, and Mark, I feel like Mark knew about the book.
No.
If I would have known about the book, you think I would have read it first before
Yeah, I
having
think
him
you
on?
would have. Yeah, I think you would have.
And that's the weird part. If I would have known, I would have done that, and I would have tried to fix my shit better. But you were asking a lot of questions. I was letting you go. You were stoked about this, and
I was super happy, man. And here's the thing: I think that I really think that the interview went really well. At first, did it jump off? Did it pop off? No, absolutely not. It didn't fucking pop off. Because he even said, like, there was one question I asked. He goes, "Oh, this is a question everybody asks me." I'm like,
I've
okay.
done that. Actually, he said that several times.
Yeah.
He says, "Ask me
That's
something
gonna
I
happen
don't."
no matter what.
He said, "Ask me something that nobody ever asked."
Yeah.
And that's when you came up with the food.
Yeah.
So he was happy.
And his golf game too, because I did not realize the man played fucking golf. Good for him.
Would have if you read the book.
Yeah. and that's the thing. Like, he didn't mention the book a lot, which
No.
some guests
That
you
was
would
the thing.
you would
He didn't
hear. Oh, I have a book. You could have read the book, and he once, maybe twice in that whole interview.
Maybe twice. Yeah.
I would
But
more
no,
like to sit down and talk to him about his career outside of the Ramones and his solo stuff, because I've been listening. I was listening to his new album, and it's actually really good.
Emma says audiobooks are great.
Yeah, Brian, you should listen to that.
Yeah, put it in podcast form and I'll listen to it. Somebody else tell me about it.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we do this once a month, this open door thing. I'm a jig. It's going to change. It's going to change. It's
We're
going to be different.
We're gonna actually call it something different, so we don't step on
Oh my
toes.
God, what are you gonna call it? You're not teasing anything. Just fucking tell people.
No.
You're building it up for a huge letdown.
They're gonna build it up, and then all of a sudden they're gonna say it, and people are gonna be like,
"Listen, we're gonna build you up, and we're just gonna set you down on the ground real easy."
It's gonna be like a little fucking cloud bringing us back down to earth.
It was like me building up the roast and talking about the roast and promoting it, and it was just like wah wah wah.
I mean, seriously,
I
did you think it was gonna be any different?
I think everybody should have watched a roast at least once before that they did it.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing: you had a roast master that was like, "All right, you go, Connor." I was like,
I was really.
First of all, I didn't want the job.
I was really
I'll take that job next time. Then I'll just be the roast master and not roast anybody, and I'll let you fuckers tell all the jokes.
Yes, because we're gonna end up doing that again.
I was really expecting.
We're definitely doing this again.
We get a duo. Jeff and Connor, well, especially Jeff, because they've known me the longest, to really go in, but I'm like, because I don't they're fucking jokes. Say whatever the hell you want. I'm not gonna get mad about anything. You're fat. Yeah, I know. You're old. I know.
See, we roast you though.
Been engaged twice in the last 5 years. I know.
Well, actually, I have the Freddy and Jason off to the side so my cats don't jump on them. This is that is the studio that had made the Ghostface, Freddy, and Jason Voorhees.
Oh, I thought that was Jason Brooks made Vengeance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was Jason for a second. I was about to be like, "Oh, hey, Jason! Thank God I waited on that one."
Say, what are you doing over there, bro?
Yeah,
did it explode in your face, or what's going on there, bud?
Oh no, I was getting updates from the game 2, Cavs Boston.
Oh yeah, Cavs are winning.
Not a fan. Too much squeaking going on the floor, dude. I can't focus. You know what I mean? Like, basketball's hard.
Players are the wrong color for your preference.
What?
we know. It's okay,
It's
Grand.
a lot of squeaking on the fucking floor. It's I can't hear anything else other than
Glick, not everyone's racist.
PTSD, bro. Racist, I hate everybody.
Hold on a second. You have PTSD from squeaking sneakers?
Yes.
Wow.
But Vengeance, though, that was the one you went to, right, Mark? For your
Vengeance Studios, yes. They
Yeah.
they
Those
make
are
really
cool.
good shit. Yeah, they make really good shit. I love the shit. They're also doing something else for me right now that my kids will pick up Saturday, or my daughter will pick up Saturday for my wife.
Oh, is that for your wife?
Yeah.
Ah, I know what that is.
Yeah, but don't say it out loud. She might still be watching.
Well, my wife wanted to do that too, and then
What are they like? They make like horror movie replica stuff.
No, he makes a whole bunch of shit. He had he made this one big,
right?
Huh? It's 3D print.
Printing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
He does really good shit. We seen what was it? What was the statue that he put? I'm trying to think. He made a big statue and he put it in a comic book store. I don't know if he got if it sold or not, but it was really nice. He's got Darth Vader's. He made a Darth Vader. He's made Godzilla. He's made it basically. He can make a lot of stuff, and it's really cool. And I wouldn't go to anybody else for it because I like his shit. He's great. He's got he's very professional at what he does and how he does everything.
Yeah, ever since you got those models and all that from him, you were talking about that. I might have to end up checking that out.
I'm telling you,
but I have a real question for Vengeance Studios. Can you make a statue like that of the champ?
Oh my god!
Fuck no. Say no. This is the one that I got. This is the first one that I got, and I love this one. I got this at Christmas time.
That's cool.
But nobody wants a 3D of you, Glick.
No,
or maybe
do.
you're. I figured.
I do. I want it for myself.
It's a Bigfoot statue.
Yeah.
He wants it when number 3 leaves.
Yeah, I want it for myself. I think that would be really fucking badass to have like an action figure style statue like that of me with my belt on my shoulder or holding my belt up in the air or something.
It's legitimately Bigfoot wearing the Nonsensical Network hat. That's it. That's all it is.
I have girl shirt.
I'm pretty sure that you're.
He's serious. By the way, he is dead
I
serious.
I'm 100% serious.
No one here has a bigger ego than Glick does.
There's very few people in life that have a bigger ego than me.
Hey boys, Lego my ego.
Yeah, a little bit of an ego, maybe a little bit of a narcissist. There's a lot going on here.
I am going to. My next one will probably be Michael Myers to have.
Ooh, let's go.
I think that one will probably be my next one that I talk to him about.
But are you going to get a bunch of the figures from Critters? The greatest horror movie ever made.
I have to watch that. Never seen it.
I don't even know if they make anything on them.
Yeah.
Hey, Vengeance, do you make any of the models for the movie Critters or Gremlins?
He could. Yes, he could.
I wouldn't mind Spike. Spike would be pretty cool.
He could. I'll say he could make almost anything.
Now here's another one. Puppet Master.
Yeah.
Badass to have like all the different puppets.
I do have a toy of that somewhere around here.
How much?
The Puppet Masters one?
Huh?
How much would the Michael Myers one cost? Vengeance, because I might end up buying one.
I'll give you his information and have you contact him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll contact you.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's really good. Now I like it the fact that when I go get my comic books, I can go to his store and see what he's making next. Nice. He had all different things. He's made Batman, he's made Deadpool, and they're fucking awesome.
That's cool.
Have you made Batpool yet?
No.
What?
Batpool. You've not seen Batpool?
God.
Bruh. Have you not seen Batpool?
I mean,
It's the Batman
different
and
comic
fucking
book.
No. It's the fucking blend. It's the fucking half and half. Never seen that?
Yeah, but it's no,
Super
because
sick.
Wait a minute, is it like
I'm
half
like,
Batman, like one half
Yeah,
Batman? Okay,
yeah.
I thought it was like a full-on blend.
Fucking insanity, dude. It's on. If you Google the image, bro, it's insane. You'll be like, oh my. Just saying.
Right.
It's kind of like porn. I like to watch it.
yeah, we know. Oh, you see, Brian Fuller is out of the Camp Crystal Lake show
Yeah, I
now.
seen that. And it might be
Is that still a thing?
Adrian.
Yeah, it's still a
Adriana,
thing.
yeah. King might be out too.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna do a prequel thing, but at the same time, how much you want to bet Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham are doing some stupid shit behind the scenes?
It's hard to say without people actually saying it, but at this point in time, until it comes out, I don't
That
care.
original article that you told me about, that guy was literally on X challenging people to a fist fight because they were proving him wrong.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that said it that day until other people came out and
Bloody
said,
Disgusting came
yeah.
out with it.
And if they do it that way, they do it that way. I don't give a shit. It's
right.
as long as it's good.
All right, you guys talk about that shit offline. Since we're talking about movies,
calm down
TV,
there,
and all that
food
dumb
truck.
shit. Since we're talking about movies, TVs, and all that dumb shit, let's talk about, and I know everybody's watched it, the new Fallout series.
I'm not
Never
finished
seen
yet.
Mark
Not
hasn't
finished.
finished it yet.
He's got an episode left. He's good.
2.
You have 1.
2.
You told me you were on 6.
Yes,
8.
there's 8.
Oh, I thought there was 7.
That's why I didn't watch Steven's show
fucking
Sunday
God.
because it was about Fallout.
Oh,
I didn't want anything
yeah,
to ruin
that's the reason why.
it. Hey, that's the guy on.
Did you send him 14 cent? That's the only way he's gonna watch your show.
I feel like that's the way a lot of people watch my show. Like someone once on a podcast, they're like, "Does your wife ever watch your show?" I'm like, "Fuck no! I have to pay like most people. I have to pay people to watch my shit."
Well, I mean,
I'm not paying anybody to watch the show. If you don't like the show, fucking move on. But we've got something for everybody. I feel like we got something for everybody. Do we not? Do we not?
normally we do.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
like next week's guest. Could be interesting.
Yeah,
You got
Kevin.
Yes, Kevin. I'm just afraid to say his last name because I might fuck it all up.
Just butcher it. Do it now. He'll forgive you later or kill you.
What's
It's
the
like-
worst thing he's gonna do? Yeah, I don't want to be on your show because now you
Yeah,
butchered my
he's
last
just
name.
gonna be like, "Hey, you fucked up my name."
I think it's like Sparrows or something like that.
Glick fucked up my last name on the first episode I was on.
Well, that's why they keep
Hey,
that's why they keep calling it.
Yeah, and I still didn't, and I still to this day don't give a damn how you feel about me pronouncing your name. So
I got a kick out of it. He's like,
Mark-
"Is it?"
Mark and I are different. Mark has a soul. I don't. And
Oh
Yeah,
no,
like
no, no,
Glick.
no.
Oh, he's a redhead.
Fuck you.
He's like Steven. He's a redhead.
if I don't know how to say somebody's name, I'm going to say it the way I think it's said, and if I'm wrong, they'll correct me.
Well, most
Or
of the time
they'll
before they come
let me-
on the show, we'll ask him how to say his last name anyway, so I don't. Yeah, well, Brian won't butcher it.
Oh no,
I
I
just
butcher,
got-
even after they tell me, I'm like, and your last name is, and then they say it, and then I go on and fuck it up anyway. So you're welcome.
Fuck you,
Welcome
Connor.
anybody who has ever. Oh Jesus.
Fucking
Nah.
cat.
Yeah, I figure if I butcher their name, I'll only do it once because hopefully they'll they'll correct me and not let me go on looking like an asshole the entire show. And then
Well,
after the show, be like, actually, it's pronounced. Well, why didn't you say that on the show, bro?
The first one that we messed up was Snias. We did great
Yeah.
after, saying it all the way up to it. but-
We had to say it a bunch of times though.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, Sine, and she was like, nope, it's Sanaya, and I was like, okay.
Nope, you're an ass.
But I mean, she was she was okay with how we did it, and she told us the right way. And
Well, listen,
It was
because you guys are big time into horror, Stephen King did come out with a movie and separated it into an episode, TV show, right?
Storm
It is
of
called
the Century.
No, it is called the
It's the Strangers, isn't it?
Outsider.
Or
The Outsider.
Yeah.
The Outsider.
They did make. They are
you are
making that.
done. Listen, when you were, it's done. It's bro. I watched the entire thing, and I am still like, what the fuck is he gonna do next season? There has to be like a whole there. He's got to do something different.
I haven't started
King
watching
had
it yet. I
made
do want to, though.
many TV movies. I mean, Salem's Lot was made into a TV movie, the original at least.
Well, they got that show on Hulu, Castle Rock.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Storm of the Century.
But Castle Rock kind of like is a town up there in Massachusetts or whatever where Stephen King's from, and it kind of lumps like a bunch of his books and shit like into that town.
Right.
Gonna have to watch
Cool.
that.
It's a cool series. I only watched the first season and a half. I need to finish it. I'll probably have to restart it at this point, but it was a cool series. I want to watch The Outsider though. Brian, you told me about that, and I went and looked at it. I was like, "Oh, this does look good." Plus, Jason Bateman's in it, so typically 9 times out of 10, if Bateman's in it, you can't go wrong.
Well, yeah. Most of the time,
Well, I'm gonna break your heart.
Well, I know he's not in it for very long. You done told.
yeah. Don't.
But it is absolutely like you said. I mean, I wouldn't tell you if I thought it was trash. I'm gonna tell you it's trash. You know, there's
maybe.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Mark's upset because I made him watch something because I didn't want to watch it. So I was like, bro, I saw this thing and you got to watch this. And I made him watch a movie and he was like, what the fuck did I watch? And I was like, I don't know. Tell me.
When we talk about like new movies and new television shows, I always tell people, don't listen to the critics. Don't listen to what other people say. Just go. If it's something that you want to check out, check it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Because, for instance, Mark does not like the new Roadhouse movie.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hold up. Before you go any further, if you watch it and think of it as a remake, you're screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
If you watch it as a movie itself, it's okay.
Yeah, and that's how I went into the movie. It was like, it's not a remake. It's not a reboot.
Yeah. They were trying to make an homage to the old one, but with different versions of it. And
it was so different.
I do understand that, and I just making a movie called the same thing, you expected it's sort of how that formula was, but this one was a little off.
I know I'm still waiting for this new Ace Ventura movie to come out that it's not anything to do with fucking Pet Detectives.
Yeah, there's still a lot. They're still up in the air with all that.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's backed out on a few movies now.
He will only do Sonic. That's the only one he'll do now.
I mean, I'm not like now that they got Keanu Reeves playing Shadow in the third one, I'm not.
Yes, Connor, he came back.
Connor, I was here. I went to go grab my fucking charger, and one of these two knuckleheads decided to fucking remove me from the thing. It's like, Jesus Christ. Second time.
Well, listen, here's the thing. You keep showing your butthole. If you want an OnlyFans, let me know. We'll set it up. You pay me 40%.
So me walking to the kitchen is showing my butthole.
Your butthole. When you get up off the chair, I can see your butthole.
Well,
raise your hand if you can see his butthole.
I didn't look.
I mean, I think a lot of people wouldn't look.
To answer your question, mine was Nightmare on Elm Street, and it was because I lived on Elm Street at the time. So that's why.
There was a movie back in the day called Skinner, and we went to the drive-in movie theater, and this movie is not very popular. But I'm going to tell you something. When you're fucking like 8 or 9 and you're sitting in the back of a pickup truck and there's a guy in a van picking people up on the movie screen and putting them in kennels and then skinning them, that's fucking scary. That's
Brian was in the back of that pickup truck because it was the 4th time he was kidnapped that week.
Did it say free? Because it said free candy, so he fell for it every time.
Brian was Stacy does a pretty good job of keeping down down to 1 or 2 kidnappings a week now. He's still a special person as an adult.
I
Hey,
love when
Brian.
he kidnaps me though. It's
Hey,
fantastic.
Brian, did you
Yeah?
ever unlock your wife yet?
No, but I will go check on her. She has been chained to the bed for about an hour now, so
Give her about another half hour or so, get her nice and warmed up.
I can't give her that long because she'll chew out of those fucking things. So
Jesus Christ.
I'll
Yeah, that's
send
what
you
we need on this.
I'll send you a link to some high quality restraints. They won't be. She can't chew out of them. I got you.
Is that what you said, Steven?
Don't worry about what I said to Steven.
Oh.
All right, yeah, we're not gonna talk about my wife
His
in that
new
way.
cage is done, by the way. I had the welders out this week. I gave him a little bit extra room, so he doesn't feel so cramped. He can actually walk around a little bit, and we added some accessories in there. He's got a little ball toy that he can play with, and a rope, and I
Did
got
you
him
get
a new
him-
food bowl and a little water bottle.
I was going to say, did you get the water bottle this time?
Yeah, I got an adult size like gerbil bottle. It's really
so he
cute.
so he doesn't have to drink it out of the bowl now.
Yeah, he doesn't make so much of a mess, but he
Okay.
keeps gagging on it though. I don't know. It's weird.
He's not gagging on that. He's gagging on something else.
no, he's gagging on that because he was like, "I'm going to be born now."
Oh, did you get the hamster wheel this time?
Yeah. I don't want him to get fat and lazy in there.
So
Wait a minute.
okay,
I need a hamster wheel. Can you get me one of those?
hey, Steven, we got a serious question for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Me and Brian's been wondering this ourselves. Are you trying to grow your facial hair out to match Glick's?
No.
It's never going to happen.
I call laziness. And that's not a diss.
See, that's the funny thing. Like, everyone thinks I'm just growing out my facial hair to look like that. Like, no, my facial hair. I never knew that we were living in a world where it mattered what my fucking face looked like.
I tell 100%.
Well, because the only reason why I ask is because, most people that that grows in patches normally won't grow it like that. I mean, that's the only
I've been meaning to shave it. It's just fucking
lazy.
Doing everything else with the fucking.
That's the only reason I have a beard.
I want to trim it.
You had the night off. You didn't have to come on. You could have easily took your weekly
I never
shower.
have a fucking night off. What are you talking about?
What happens if you shave the whole thing? The whole thing. What happens if you get rid of this? Do you walk around like you don't have a chin? Is that where you're?
Hey, hold up, wait. Glick gets very happy without the facial hair. It's real.
No. I was talking to Steven. No, if Glick does it, I already know what he looks like.
No, I was talking about Steven too.
I've been on the podcast without fucking facial hair.
I have not seen it.
Well, there's
not paying attention or drunk, one or the other.
That goes hand in hand with you.
That's probably both.
Yeah,
Listen, here's the only thing I'm going to tell you guys. I'll shave this, right? Can't shave this and this because if I do this and then I shave it all, then
you look like a skinhead.
Uncle Fester.
I won't go that far. I would go skinhead, not Uncle Fester.
No, Uncle Fester.
Not absolutely stick a light bulb up your ass. I mean, in your mouth.
Mark, did you see that Christopher Lloyd's going to be in season 2 now of Wednesday?
Yeah, he'll just be in it for the season though. That's it.
Is he going to be Uncle Fester again, or
no? They have an Uncle Fester.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Jenna Ortega out for the next season?
No. She's out for Scream, and she died off of her the cartoon on Netflix. She was killed in, so she's done with that.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm super excited about
Jurassic Park or something like that.
Oh, gotcha.
No, the big news coming from Wednesday is that Christopher Lloyd's coming back. That's all we fucking said.
Okay. Well, that whole conversation turned into a fucking. You guys made a left turn, went down the fucking alleyway, came back up this way.
Dude, chill.
This whole show was a fucking left turn.
Okay, fine.
Good God, Brian.
It was, some people, have their way of, doing it. Brian's not very much on, the horror genre. He can watched some stuff, but not all of it. But you see, we have more horror people on here than anything else.
I'm working on the comedy side, so go fuck yourself.
Well, you were supposed to go to a comedy show on the 27th and didn't.
I should have because I fucking bombed tremendously. And then I heard, bro, the lady that they had for the fucking closing act absolutely fucking murdered everybody in the room. I was like, what? And she's a little person. And I was like, fuck.
And you don't know her name?
No, but I can get it.
Yeah, get it.
So Mark, I thought you guys were going to be talking about serial killers tonight.
Yeah, well, shit changed.
Oh, okay.
I kind of got one. I got one.
All right, Count Chocula.
You got one. The one person that told me never to talk about one.
Serial killer.
Okay, let's hear it.
The Texarkana Phantom. The town that dreaded sundown.
It's not really a serial killer. He killed 2
Yeah,
people.
he is. He killed more than that.
Glick's gonna.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. We had a big long conversation about that one.
The Texarkana, he killed more than 2 people.
In a movie.
In real life.
All right, so tell me who this guy is.
Fucking God. Well, they don't know who he is.
They never found him.
They never found him.
Oh, they never found the guy? Never caught him?
And well, what had happened was that this was after World War II. A lot of your soldiers were coming back. And pretty much this guy at Lover's Lanes, which some people that follow true crime are trying to link him with the Zodiac Killer. But like I said, first of all, this guy would have been way too old at that point.
Yeah.
And I've always said that I think it was a cop that did the Zodiac killings.
I'm sorry, he had 5 victims. Barely qualifies for a serial killer. Barely qualifies for a serial killer, but he had 5 victims.
All it has to be over is 3.
It's crazy.
Yeah, all it has to be over is 3.
That's it.
The MO. So what makes a serial killer is the MO, boys.
But what was going on at that time that made him so elusive is that they thought they had the guy. It's just they had him for a different crime and they couldn't pin it on him for these murders. And yet they had his wife too. And they're like, well, if you testify against your husband to say he did this,
and that's
because but the guy had come out and said, well, I'm the Phantom Killer. Well, then when the wife was going to testify, she's like, oh no, we just came up with this, that he was supposedly the killer and all that shit. But no, they never caught the Texarkana Killer.
It was him. It was him. There's no reason for you to fucking say.
They think.
It's 100% him.
Hold up, wait. You're trying to say that people don't lie about killing somebody?
I will never lie to you about being a fucking serial killer. If I'm gonna serial kill, if I'm going out to do this, I'm gonna go do it. Probably never gonna tell you anything, and be like, "Hey."
Some people do it.
How's everybody doing?
Some people like to do it and get the notoriety from it, and then come out to find out that they are not the killer. They still get their name out there as the fake.
Dumb.
Well, and then with the Phantom, he wasn't doing any of that. He was literally just killing these people, and the cops were actually close to catching him twice, but he just disappeared. Like, they had a cop that actually did an interview, and they said, well, you were right behind the guy. How did he just disappear? And he's like, we don't know. Just
the cop must be the Golden Gate Killer.
Steven, what time is it there?
Why?
What time is it there?
Why?
Looking at the background.
I'm serial killing somebody. Yeah, I'm looking at your background, bro.
8:25. Why does that matter?
Turn around and look at your fucking door.
The sun's coming through like really crazy. Like,
oh, it's super bad. It's like you have like.
I was about to say if someone's gonna try and open my door, good luck.
No, it's literally flames coming through your fucking your fucking wall.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think Brian ate a gummy.
Did something. Holy fuck.
I'm gonna go eat some sushi. What's that mean?
Oh my god.
Tell Stacy I says hi.
She got me sushi. What do you want from me?
Go eat your sushi.
Okay. All right.
Sure she did.
This is the Talking Shit Show on Nonsensical Network. My name is Brian. With me always is that handsome devil right there, Mark.
Why are you starting over?
Oh, I'm in the show.
You're ending the show.
This is happening.
Well, you never even told anybody who our next guest is.
Oh, that's on you.
Oh, fuck
Right.
you.
Tell anybody about the network or the other shows. No, don't tell anybody
Yeah.
about yes coming
Oh,
up.
I'm really bad. Listen, I've done a podcast for like 2 weeks now. So
Hey, Mark, do you want me to do some of this? I might screw up Kevin's name as the guest, but I can do it if you need me to.
Go ahead.
All right. So
That's
next
enough.
Wednesday
That's enough. Oh,
at 8 p.m. Eastern time, Kevin, you heard it right, Kevin from Friday the 13th Part 7.
Jesus Christ.
Doing better than you are, Brian.
You guys kill me with the 90s morning zoo radio voices. You realize it's 2024 and people are cool with just your regular voice.
what are you talking about?
This is my
Here we go.
Well, Steven's trying to be on the radio, so there you go.
They don't talk like that on the radio anymore.
He's got a face for it, so he's good.
We all do. Let's be honest. The whole network does. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Bruce David.
Was he was in Friday the 13th?
Yeah, he was the male lead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then he was also in Roseblood too, right?
Yes, he reprised the role on there. In which I can't wait to talk to him next week. I've already talked to him twice now. He's already confirmed he will be on the show. And I just can't wait for him to tell you guys everything else he's been up to, because he's got an actual TV series on Amazon.
Did he ever do anything after Friday the 13th Part 7?
He's been in soaps and other stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like I said, he's got a TV series on Amazon.
So when can we see this?
A week from today.
Next Thursday.
Yes, next Thursday.
Well, you know,
It's
usually
6 p.m. Eastern
the show
Standard
announces
Time.
this. I'm just
Normally,
trying to help
yes.
out.
Normally, okay, we're gonna have Kevin. I don't want to mess up his name.
Don't mess it up.
Sparris.
Do it right.
Sparris. He'll be on next week's show, May 16th at 8 p.m. And hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of him.
You trying to hit him like a pinata?
No, we'll use that. Steven's already pinata. Everybody beats on him.
Yeah, Mr. Oh, we'll give Steven a break for one show.
We did. You're the ass that came on.
Why you chose to come on here?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying this show. I'm just
You
saying
get
in
yourself
general.
to be
And
accused.
everyone in the comments that does this network's like, oh, we'll give Steven a break for a night. Yeah, bullshit.
I don't
Good, give
ever.
him. Hey, give him a break. Like
Hey,
Tuesday
Steven,
through.
off at my expense. Go ahead.
Why?
He gets off on it. You are aware he gets off on you. Teasing him, making fun of him.
I tried. I
Ah,
tried.
What are you doing? You're supposed to go to bed. Go to bed. Do you hate when you try to fucking tell your kids to fucking go to bed? Go to fucking bed. Go to fucking bed.
Go to bed,
Jesus
you little shits.
Right. You little shit.
You little shit stains.
Thank you, Steven, for putting up the bio.link, the Nonsensical Network.
No, the Nonsensical Network.
What the fuck did I just say?
You said the. It's the.
The Nonsensical Network.
And once I copyright it, then I'm taking it away from Ohio State. They're not allowed to say it anymore.
Yeah, they tried.
Ohio State.
You know they tried to trademark that, right?
Yeah, well, I'm trademarking it, and I'm taking it from them.
They couldn't.
Yeah. Well,
Just
they're
like
not
Miami.
moving.
Just like Miami tried for the U, they tried for that, and they were denied also because it's something that's out there that nobody can trademark right now.
Yeah. Well, too many other places. You know,
seriously, you're talking about shit that I don't really care about, so I'm out. I'm done. I'm leaving you.
You're fired.
Mark Glick, enjoy the show.
I thought you were closing it out.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to close it out. You guys are still talking. I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, you're
There's a worm attached to the fucking foot of my bed, bro.
Brian play.
Jesus
That
Christ.
Poor thing. All she was doing was asking for directions. Next thing she knew, she was chained to the head footboard of his bed. Poor thing. Serial
That's
killer.
what happens when you're down in Florida.
Hey. I don't have mine chained to the.
Yeah, but you're from Michigan. It's different with you.
Mine's chained to something else. Never mind. Anyways.
And plus, your wife would kill you if you tried that.
You don't know. Never mind.
You want to incriminate yourself there, buddy?
Whoa, yeah, husband wife serial killer duo. Nice. Well played.
Steven, it didn't fucking work, bro. Whatever you fucking told me to do didn't fucking work, bro. She's fucking gone. Now what do I do?
Just stick to your job of selling people toys. Jesus fucking Christ.
Just hope for the best.
Yeah. She'll come back.
This took a left turn.
If she knows what's good for her.
This show took a major U-turn and then crashed.
Hey, don't worry, guys. Everybody, we'll be back to our normal format next week.
No, they won't.
You guys got to get a couple of these. You guys got to get a couple of these like random off the wall shows under your belt.
We've been trying since we started on this.
Yeah, no, you just gotta. You guys are more formatted. You know, you're not necessarily formatted, but you guys kind of come in with a plan, and you know you're gonna have, you know, an interview and a guest and all that stuff. So like it's the same thing for me doing a men's mental health show. Goddamn, like I'm so used to just flying off the cuff and being a lunatic most of the times, and now we're doing a semi-serious show and or doing a show because I mean we've done a few interviews, but it's not my normal thing. But
I don't ever write anything down. I think of stuff off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I know Brian, Brian will look up stuff and whatnot, but it depends on what it is. Depends on what I'm going to do. Would you fucking cat? Would you stop?
We look like Mark's house is on fire and shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
It's I got a new desk, so the cat decided, okay, I'll take up this part of the desk.
Put the cat on the floor.
Yeah, okay. He weighs about like 20 pounds. I don't feel like lifting him up.
Hit it with a stunner.
Mm-hmm.
The cat RKO's him from out of nowhere.
They give him an elbow drop from off the top of the desk.
I can see that.
All right,
Macho Man Mark Savage.
All right, you guys. Listen, we normally do this show for about an hour and some change. We've hit that hour mark. We're actually over that hour mark. Does anybody else have anything else that they would like to say before I let you go?
Tune in tomorrow night right here on YouTube for Glick's House of Music, 8 o'clock. And I'll be hanging out with the Southern Outlaws band. It's going to be a fun time, going to be a good time. I talked to the lead singer on the phone yesterday, and he was a trip. And we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this one tomorrow night. Plus, I got kick-ass music, and they're fucking superstars. I heard Mark say that he might have heard of them. You probably
I believe I've seen them at a concert before.
Yeah,
I'm
very well
trying to remember
because they are played on radio stations all over the world. They're everywhere. So, and you guys will learn more about that tomorrow night. Plus, they got all kinds of big things coming up here soon. So I'm excited for the interview. Shout out to my guy Hunter Lott. He hooked it up. They're friends of his. He was on the show a couple weeks ago, and he hooked this interview up. So shout out to Hunter for that. And go check out his new single, assholes. HunterLottMusic.com.
Listen to it last night. Was it last night?
Yeah.
We played it last night.
Yeah.
I was like, I know I heard the song. So
yeah. Steven?
Oh, on Sunday I'll be I should ask Peter if he's still gonna come on the show on Sunday with what happened to his knee. But Sunday, Peter Anthony is gonna be on the show, and then the next 2 Sundays I'm gonna have other surprise guests come on. So
you're just full of surprises, aren't you? Porn, horror people.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
But they go together, by the way. I mean, anyways. Hey, don't forget, in 2 weeks, we'll have the first part of the military show.
Oh, shit, that's right.
And then we'll finish the second part on men caring for men.
You know what's going to be crazy, though? That shit's probably going to go all week long. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. The show is probably going to run your entire week. So
it could, if we had different guests for every one, it could.
Prepare yourselves.
Except for Jeff, who lives in Mexico, that probably doesn't know.
He doesn't know what time to wake up for the show. So
yeah. Well,
yeah.
This is true.
I felt so bad for him yesterday.
He wakes up, he's got a toothache.
Well, I mean, he sounded like he was messed up, though.
Listen, we got a place over here in Brooksville called You Pull 'em. Pay $199. Any tooth you need pulled, gone.
He lives in Mexico. It should be cheaper.
Yeah, it's probably like $44.
They just give you a shot of tequila and say, "Here you go."
Punch you in the jaw. They punch you in the fucking jaw.
They send Conor McGregor down there, and he's like, "Arrivederci," and just punches you in the jaw.
Where the fuck is everybody?
I gotta rewatch that movie.
All right, guys. From us here at Talking Shit on the Nonsensical Network, my name is Brian.
I'm Mark.
This is Glick and
Jaravici. How you doing? I gotta
check us out. Follow us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Make sure you be on the lookout for Mark's Butthole OnlyFans and Jarvis's Condiment Feet OnlyFans coming soon.
It's happening.
People laugh now. But we do that, and we make more money than doing that shit than this fucking whole network's gonna be making us, boys. But hey,
oh my god,
it would fund the network.
On that note, I'm gonna say we're out.
Arrivederci.
Good night.
Bitch, I'm in the